There we go. Now we are, I think we're working. I think we are good. We shall see. Somebody will let me know if we aren't for sure. It's probably the best part. Close window. Hello, hello. Hello. All that you want, say tonight, baby. Gone tomorrow. That would be crazy. Do, 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 do. Wowie, hi Myth. Hello. Can you hear me? Is everything working? I had unplugged everything while I was gone, so 12 years later. Yes, I can hear you. Hi. I feel sad and I don't know why. Like I'm really happy to be back, but I just feel sad. Hi Dance and Dominate. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just like, are you ever just in like a like gloomy mood? I don't know, it's weird and I don't like it. Cause you haven't streamed in 7 days, that might be it. Valid reasons to be sad. Yeah. I was trying to like work off this like super like energetic thing. It's just not happening today. That's okay. I really wanted funny. We were kind of on a vacation at the same time. I left Wednesday and got back last night. Whoop whoop. How much fun did you have? I had a lot of fun, but I miss streaming for sure. My next trip will be back going to see my family. I would go tomorrow, honestly. If I could. I just want to, I don't know, spend a few months there, honestly. I miss my family a lot. Just got back from the gym. How was your gym session? I've also I thought at first maybe it was because I hadn't been going to the gym, but I've been getting 15,000 or more steps a day. So it's not like I've not been getting any exercise. I did a lot of walking. So I don't think it's that. Hi Andrew, how are you? No, I streamed last time I was visiting my family. It was like a scuff streams, but I streamed from a laptop when I was the last time I went to visit my family, almost every day. Maybe not almost every day, probably every other day. There was a few nights whenever I stayed with the night with friends and stuff that I didn't stream, but I streamed quite a bit when I was back home. Lots of fun, exceeded my expectations at VidCon and Disneyland. Yay! I've heard that LA is kind of going downhill though. What do you think? Do you agree with that? I've never been. I still want to go to Disneyland, but people say the only reason to go to LA is for the food, but other than that, it's kind of trashy. Nowadays, don't hate me for saying that. I don't know, I've never been. That's just what people that I know a few people who live there and they're like, I don't even know why I live here. How are you? I'm good. Same here, lots of walking at Disneyland and VidCon. Do you know that feeling though when you get home? Okay, so every time I go on a trip, I always wash my bed sheets before I go and I put the clean sheets on my bed so when I get back, all I have to do is shower and crawl into bed. and I get like fresh sheets. Okay, so I did that as always. Oh my gosh, getting into my fresh sheets. I cannot explain to you like how freaking happy. Oh my gosh, like the feeling. I can't even talk about it. It's just too overwhelming. It is so nice. It took me a while, I feel like, because I didn't bring, like when I moved to Texas, I didn't bring like my I like ordered a mattress online that I'd like never tried out, just like one of the random like bed in a box mattresses online. I ordered it to the house that I was moving to in Texas, and it was during COVID, and so it was delayed by like 2 weeks. So I got to freaking Austin, and maybe it was, I think it was delayed. It had to have been delayed, because anyways, for like the first 2 weeks when I got to Austin, I was sleeping on an air mattress because my mattress got delayed. Gotta give that watch time. I appreciate it. We're at 1,050 watch hours. So we hit 1,000. We hit 1,000. We hit 1,000. Thank you guys. Freaking 1,000. Jeez, it took like a month. So I feel like in like the next 3 months we'll hit 4K. I need to do another like 15-hour stream. I wonder if she's, oh, I have YouTube chat open. You just said Rubla at first, so I was like, Food disappointed me, honestly. Did you go to the tourist trap spots though? Hi, CEO. How are you? Air mattresses are fun though. Oh my gosh. It was fun for like the first night, and then the next day I woke up and my mattress was like halfway deflated, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna like this for very long. And then my desk wasn't there either, and then I kind of got depressed because I was like, man, I don't have a desk and I don't have a bed. And I'm like, man, back home I got a desk and a bed. Which they were like on the way, but I just like, everything was so delayed at that time in the world. Like everything. You have a yoga ball? I do not have a yoga ball. I used to have one. I would be fine with getting another one. I got an ad. I want to see you cook. We could do a cooking stream maybe soon. I don't know. I cooked like a Persian dish tonight. I didn't even know it got into me. I didn't even record it. I just wanted some Persian food, so I made some like some Persian rice. Well, actually, the only thing that was Persian was the rice. But and then I made regular chicken, and I made some corn. But the rice is really good. That's what I was really craving. So that's what I made. I'm also a little congested, I think, just from traveling. Oh my gosh, when I got off the plane, my ears were like had been popping, and I did the whole thing where when I was landing, I chewed gum. I was like swallowing, and then I did the thing where like you like plug your nose and like you try and push the air out. Nothing was working. I thought my brain was gonna explode. Sounds regular to me. It's in the seasonings you use. I can't remember what the one I made is called, so I probably shouldn't have even brought it up. But you put like potatoes at the bottom in oil whenever you're cooking them, and then you put the rice and seasonings on top, and then whenever it gets done cooking, you have like a layer of crispy potatoes at the bottom of your rice / top. What did you plan for your birthday? I honestly don't know. Here's the thing, like, I like celebrating my birthday, but I hate the pressure around having a birthday. Like, I don't know what it is because it sounds silly, but like I'm always so last minute with my birthday. Like there's been a couple of times where like I've actually like planned stuff. Like my 25th birthday, I had like a pretty decent party and stuff, and then I got a hurricane, so that was crazy. I'm turning 26. Hi, Jacob. So I'm just a teeny bit older. I don't get the whole ear thing with people in planes. I've traveled 3 times. My ears are fine. I've also always just had like screwed up ears. I had tubes 3 times as a kid, so maybe that has something to do with it. Why is 25th birthday? It's usually like every 5 years. So like 50, well, I guess it kind of goes like 15, I would say 13th birthday is a big deal because you're turning into like a teenager. 18 used to be a big deal, but now like 18's, I mean, you're an adult. Congratulations. Then the next one is kind of like 21, and then 25 because it's like mid 20s. I feel like that's why people want to celebrate it, but 25 is just also a cool number, I think. Then 30, people do like dirty 30 or like death to your 20s. I don't know. And then like 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 40 is usually considered like over the hill. Like, because most people, 40 is usually like your life's halfway over. I don't know. You ask somebody who knows more about the birthdays than I do. But like my thing is, I always kind of like I'm like, it's my birthday. Like whenever I wake up and I start getting the text messages and I'm like, oh shoot, I should probably do something today for my birthday. But like the like stress of planning stuff for my birthday is just, I don't like it. Like especially because my birthday is on July 7th and it's right, my birthday's on a Monday this year. It's right after the 4th of July. It's always been right after the 4th of July. So my birthday's always like fallen on the day that people are like celebrating, doing the fireworks and stuff. I don't know, it's just I don't I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday, okay? Joke's on you, I already have back and knee pain. 40 is also when people get back and knee pain. Yeah, I think it depends on how you live your life, because people nowadays, the kids be doing like the crazy sports and stuff. People are getting knee replacements at like 25 and 30. It's crazy. You're telling me the 7th of July is after the 4th of July? Yeah, but I'm saying like, sometimes if the 4th of July lands on, like in the middle of the week, people will celebrate the 4th of July, like the fireworks and stuff, either the weekend before or the weekend after, and it's usually the weekend after. And so they'll be like doing fireworks on my birthday. So I'm like, oh. Or like, is it like this year, since my birthday's on a Monday, like the weekend is when people would typically be like wanting to do something, but that's gonna be the 4th of July weekend. I had ACL surgery a couple years ago. That I heard that's a really tough one. Shouldn't people be planning things for you? Well, I mean, it depends. It really depends. I think I've had a little bit of both. Yeah, it depends on the person, really. But I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's so far away, but in reality, it's like next week. Hi, Tony. LA food was a letdown, yes. Wait, did you go to LA Myth? What's going on here? I've been. I'm sure Picklework has a whole birthday planned for you. Well, and then like my thing is like I don't even know how to explain it. I think I would have to really think about it to be able to put something together to tell you guys how I feel about it. Why would you go to LA for Asian food? You know what I haven't had in a while? Indian food. And I really want some. So maybe I'll have some soon. We shall see. Oh, by the way, I did tone my hair. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but my hair is toned. I don't know if it looks a little less a little different. I don't really know the color that I toned it to. I was very last minute, and I kind of did a little rock paper scissors with my own suggestions and went for it. I'm also like breaking out, so that's fun too. This one is like killing me because it's just so large and in charge. So you guys can name it if you'd like to. There's a pinkish tint visible to my eyes. I think that's because of my the carpet. I think it's just giving like a pink tint. It's definitely not pink. That would be crazy. Thought it was a wig. Not gonna. You thought my hair was a wig? Ain't no way. It's homegrown. More yellowish color, more golden. I'll take that. Yellow or golden? Do the normal lashes go with the new hair? I would say so. I also am wearing mascara today, so. Yeah, golden. I'm like a golden retriever now, maybe. Slay, tone darker or lighter? Lighter, I would just say it's just a different shade, really. It's more golden, like Myth said. With the applying skills of a golden retriever as well. The replying skills of a golden retriever. Golden retrievers reply quick. Women always look great with mascara, but I rarely see it on them. Well, it's just you don't notice it, but I mean, I think the last 2 streams that I did before I left, I was not wearing any. I want to say, I mean, you can go check the YouTube VODs. There's definitely a difference in my face when I don't have any on, but it's fine. Lex is back. She's back. Welcome back. I'm back. Welcome, everyone. Oh yeah, then you definitely aren't a golden retriever. I would say with like changing subjects and stuff, I could be a golden retriever. Hello, Andy. Oh my gosh, I will say though, on my I'm really good when I'm getting on a flight about checking in like as soon as the 24 hours come up, because I mostly fly Southwest, and so like it's open seating, and so like you're basically the seat you choose. You get to choose your seat, but like the sooner you check in, the sooner, unless you are flying like business, the sooner you check in, the like sooner boarding number you have, so you get on the plane quicker, right? Well, I was in the A's, right? So I got like checked in quick. They didn't tell us as we were getting like on the plane that it wasn't gonna be a full flight, because there usually just are full flights. But I guess like my flight was so late at night that I don't know, it just wasn't a full flight. But I didn't know that like getting on the plane. Anyways, I sit down. Okay. I sit down, I'm like, doo-doo-doo, like all like excited because as soon as I sit down, they're like, oh, this is not gonna be a full flight. I was like, amazing, all right? Like, I'm like, yes, they're like, there's plenty of seating, so please like spread out. I'm like sitting there, like, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get like this whole row to myself. I'm like so happy. Two guys literally sit next to me. Out of the whole open plane, I was disappointed to say the least, because I was like, there's so many open seats. They try and talk to you? No, they didn't, but I think they saw like how sad I was. I really just wanted to like put the armrest up and like lean over a little bit, but no, I was just stuck in my little bubble. You're a hot lady. But everybody likes personal space, I think. Couldn't you have moved? Well, whenever like the first person sat down, I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, like we can have like a seat in between us. And then, nope, somebody else sat down. And then it would have been like, oh, I'm gonna get up and move all of my stuff to a different row. And then at that point, like, I'd have had to go like all the way to the back because, and then like hope that there was another, like it would have just been awkward. Well, it's even more awkward. You may not see those people in your life ever again. And like one of the guys was like a monk. He had like his like the monk outfit on, like just like the sandals and like the robe, like the orange robe, and like no hair and like no technology, just a packet of paper, and like so like I didn't. Buddhist, okay, I don't know, but I feel like if I would have been like, if they would have sat down and I would have just immediately got up, I don't know, I was like, I'm just gonna stay here in my seat. Why won't girls like you go out with me? I don't leave my house, so that would be difficult. Being early check-in cursed you? It might have in this case scenario. It's fine though. It's fine though. Everything's fine. Everything was fine. But it's just funny. And then like my flight there actually was a full flight. And so there was literally not one open seat, which was like, it was slam packed. Oh, also on the way there, brand new plane. I'm talking like crisp seats, everything nice, like the phone charger, like cable thing hookup. Got onto the plane. I was so cold I had to put a second jacket on. Like it smelled fresh and clean. On my way back, which is already like you're like my flight had got delayed. Like I was already just like I was just kind of like, come on, like, I just want to sleep in my own bed. Like, I'm ready for it. Get on the plane. It's like a sauna. I'm not even kidding. This older man, he was probably like 70 or something. He's like, because we were going to Houston. He was like, man, I didn't think reality was going to smack me like that. He was like, I'm not ready for the heat just yet. Like, at least can I wait till I get off the plane? Like, because it was that hot on the plane, okay? And, like, I have been on this is an old decrepit, like I don't even know how this plane was flying type of plane. Like as we were taking off, I'm like looking out the window, like at the wing, like I'm like reading the package to make sure that all the instructions are the same if anything were to go wrong because of how old this plane was. I was low-key like panicking because I mean this plane, like I don't even know if they had the life vest under the seat, because that is just, it was an old plane. Like the AC wasn't working very good. I was like, man, I'm not only is the AC not on, I'm like stuck here, smushed up with like two dudes in my row. There's open seating in the back, but I'm gonna have to climb across them to get to it. So I just stayed in my seat. I was like, I'll be home eventually. There was no duct tape holding the window together. It wasn't that bad, but it felt like that at first. Did you get any good views out the window? Yes, actually. This is why I take night flights. It was a night flight. I got home at 2 a.m. On the way back, I got teased like that. I got the very back row seats. I got there, no one else in the other two seats. It looked like almost everyone was in their seat, and I started thinking, wow, and am I in this row alone? Yay. But then the two others came. No! This room is low-key wild. You don't like it? Meanwhile, my flight had the whole row to myself, but coming back felt crowded. Is a new plane smell better than a new car smell? It just smelled clean. I mean, it definitely wasn't a new car smell. I think about 2 flights into a new plane, it would not smell new anymore, but it smelled like it had just been cleaned. TJ! 37 months in a row, 61 total. Ouch. Wait, what happened? Hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Welcome. Hi, RDL YouTuber. Did you do your RDLs today? Hi, Tennis. I only travel United, domestic, international. Okay. I pretty much do, I've done quite a few. I've tried quite a few, but I mostly do, Southwest. I've done Delta. I like Delta. I've done American. I'm not a huge fan of theirs. Okay, YouTube started glitching, so I'm back over here. Welcome back. Thoughts and prayers. Wait, what happened to TJ? Ouch. Has he said something? I'm not able yet. I'll be released from the hospital in 2 days. Wait, what happened? Why are you in the hospital? If you don't mind me asking. I went to the beach. I feel unfortunate because Texas flight availability, American makes sense, but service, Delta-wise, United's way better. I did Delta, liked it, free headphones, Wi-Fi, and movies. That's the thing though, is like some of the airlines, like if you get on an older plane, they don't have all the upgrades. I'm like, can I have like $30 back? All that she wants is another baby. Why do I have that song stuck in my head? It's so annoying, actually. Do you guys see that freaking freak storm that happened? I'm like so worried about the weather now. I've been like stress watching the weather. I don't know though. What I haven't figured out is if there's any more drama between the weather guys, because I watched Max Velocity's channel the other day, and he was like live watching a storm chaser. So I don't know if he found a guy to storm chase for him or what, but he had a storm chaser. So I don't know if they like if they ended up like coming to an agreement or what happened there. You're weird. Why? Hey, the weirder the weather gets, the more people are going to be doing crazy things. Did you see the guy at the Galleria who was running from the cops and jumped off of the I meant to send it in the Discord. But he jumped off the second story in the Galleria and broke both of his legs. I was like reading that, and then like you sent that other article about that thing that happened, and I was like, I don't know which one's worse, honestly. It's not funny. Neither of them are funny. But like, if you had to pick one, which one would you pick? It's been hot here. The cicadas have stopped. Got a concussion when playing soccer. Both me and the defender. You went unconscious? Wait, did you see it or no? Because I'm trying to find it to send it to you. Okay. You're not gonna like it. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna send the link in the Discord, and then I don't know. It's not gonna show you like the actual. Oh my gosh. I sent a bunch of messages yesterday, and I guess none of them went through because now it shows that they failed to send. What link? It's to a news article. It was just crazy because they called him immobile. Instead of just saying that he broke both of his legs, they were like, this man is immobile. Karma hit him hard. Here, wait, I'm trying to see. They're like blurring it on a lot of them. But it isn't like that bad. Dude, the top comment is they should have that is crazy. Top comment is that they should have left in there for 20 minutes for wasting their time. That is crazy. Yeah, you have to have a. I'll send this too, but you have to. The only place that I saw like the actual video was on Twitter or X, I guess you could say. all the news places, because like on there was people like zooming in, which you guys don't probably even want to see that, but hi Big Mim, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? At least he was able to ice his injuries. Dude, did you see it? Did you click on the link? It actually makes my legs hurt watching it. I just don't know, like, if he was like high out of his mind, or I just like I don't want to see the video of him jumping over it, but like, did he like really think that everything was gonna be okay? And also, do you guys think that would have happened, like, even if he wouldn't have, like, or even if he would have jumped on the regular ground? Or do you think it was like the fact that it was ice and the way that he landed? Do you see my cucumber? I haven't. Wait, let me see. Oh, he was doomed to begin with? I was scared. Wait, did you put it in general? Oh, I see it. He's a little tiny guy. I see it right now. He's so cute. Is this your first ones, or is it just one of many? Just a little guy. That's a little bitty tiny guy, like the size of a not even of a thimble. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just joined. Hi, Lego. One of many. There's a few plants. Okay, I was about to say, that feels like a little late in the... Well, you're also in Tennessee. Is there a heat wave in Tennessee also? Because my family in Kentucky is like... They said they're miserable right now because of the heat wave there. Spanish, Russian, English, a few more languages to go. Wait, do you know all of those? It is hot. Yeah, my sister just had a baby, and she's like, it's so miserable. Like, cause she's like, I can't even take. She's like, I can't even leave the house because it's just like dangerous for little babies to be out in that kind of weather. So she's just staying at home. No, that's what people coming to chat saying. I was about to say, I'm gonna have to mod you for if you know all the languages. You do know some Russian? I ain't got a chance in Spanish. Okay. Myth, how are you enjoying your VIP badge? Chillin'. Yeah, so that happened in Houston at the Galleria. So Houston and Dallas both have Gallerias, but this was at the Houston one. I know 4 languages, like, fluently. If I knew 4 languages, I don't think my brain could process all of them at the same time. And I really think that I would just be like constantly like just speaking gibberish because I would be like using all of them at the same time. I barely know English. Understandably. I speak Australian English. I do believe that. I think it's crazy how many Australian people like live in Houston. Like I've met so many Australians in Houston. It's crazy. Never in Kentucky, but in Houston. I'm mad too. Hi Terrence! Terrence! Hello. You Australian? I'm not. Myth is. Oh, let me migrate to Kentucky then. Dude, I don't think that you would be with, oh my gosh, Braden still hasn't been here since the tornado. I wonder if it sucked up his Starlink. Or maybe he got married. I don't know. Wasn't he already married? I don't think so. Dance and Dominate! Hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub. Thank you for the 11 months. We got 1 year next month. I almost said next year. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. I swear, I think he said wife once. If he's married, ow, frick, that freaking hurts so freaking bad. Ow. Ow. Oh my gosh. Actually, I just cut my foot open. I just cut my foot open. I'm actually bleeding. Oh my gosh. No, I just cut my foot open. Wait, I have a Band-Aid. Watch it be the smallest cut. I mean, I don't even know what just happened. Like, I actually just cut my foot open. Like a whole freaking chunk out of my foot. Blood is TOS? It's marker. Get a napkin and you're good? It's just a marker. Marker is TOS. Hi honey, everything's fine. I knew it. She fakes injuries. Should I pour alcohol in it so that we can take the marker off? Bro, I gotta figure out what that was. Drama? I'm gonna send you a photo of it up close. It is a chunk of marker. Put the phone away. Now that was a dramatic answer. Alcohol on it, also a shot to make sure no germs get inside. Wait, if you pour tequila or vodka on a cut, does that actually help kill the germs? Drink the alcohol and put a napkin on it. Do not waste the alcohol. Look what you attracted to chat, yes. Dude, that was like, I feel like I squealed like a puppy when you step on its tail. And I didn't mean to do that. About the same, you know, when they're like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna do it again. Either anybody getting rid of this? Wait, what's going on? Let's see. Do you guys want to see what I have? One in chat if you want to see what I have. Other than marker dripping down the back of my foot. If it's another weather radio. I have an Airhead and it's mystery flavored. I got it for a penny because they were on sale at the grocery store. I went to go get more eggs and they were on sale for 25 cents. And when I scanned it, it said it rang up as a diet Dr. Cherry Pepper and it rang up as a penny. It's probably expired. It's not. It actually doesn't expire till next year. I think that they're banning all of the artificial flavors. And this, oh my gosh, the smell. Oh my gosh, it brings back nostalgia. This the flavor of this Airhead is the flavor of zebra gum. If you ever had zebra gum in the tin can, this is the flavor of zebra gum. Yum. So that's why they eat candy. This is how they make you eat it when you're doing professional food tasting. You have to like breathe and let the air touch your tongue as you're tasting the flavor. Nerds gummy clusters? Yes, I love them. They're just so bad for you. I think that this was worth it though because it was a penny. Nerds clusters are so freaking expensive for no reason. Are you a professional food taster? I'm trying to sign up to be. It's just pure sugar. Shh. This is my childhood, okay? True, I just had them for the first time. I remember when they first came out and I tried them. I bought them for everyone. Like the little bitty tiny packets that are like $1. I was bringing them to everyone. I was like, you have to try, if you're a candy eater, you have to try this candy. And it changed everyone's lives that likes candy. Ticket redemption baskets? Yeah. That's our childhood, guys. Chill. Wait, so how many people don't know about zebra gum? One in chat if you know about zebra gum. This is not sus candy. Oh no. What did I do? I made a mistake. Honey, I will not turn into a zebra, I promise. Candy corn is for deer. I've heard of zebra gum. I've never heard of zebra gum, but I have heard of zebra stripes hard candy. No, this is fruit stripe gum. It looked like this. This will sound crazy. I stopped eating candy or any sugar when I was 15. Wait, what happened when you got off of it? Yeah, so you, it comes with tattoos inside. So you collect them to wet them and wear them. Nobody I know has eaten those. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I used to eat it all the time. I've never had that. It got banned. It came out in the 1960s. Nah. Red 40 still a hit. I'm about to figure it out. There's a hair stuck to my leg. Okay. Doopy doopy doop 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 doop. No, a hair off my head got stuck to my leg. Okay. Fruit Stripe. The striped chewing gum, known for its short burst of flavor, has been discontinued after more than half a century, inspiring nostalgic tributes across social media. Best 2 seconds of flavor you ever had. Wait, I should pre-read this. The original factory was based in Chicago. No, I bet you Noel had it. Somebody at Noel. Listen to this. The pack's 5 sticks of gum were stamped with wavy zebra stripes, and each stick was a different color and flavor. Cherry, lemon, orange, peach, wet and wild melon. The taste, more tangy than fruity, was notorious for disappearing within seconds, almost upon contact of the tongue. Early advertising used the Fruit Stripe gum man and gum pack with limbs and a face. Later, advertisers used a family of animals, including a zebra, tiger, elephant, and mouse in commercials and on posters. They came in packs of 17 sticks. Consumers shared childhood memories of consuming all 17 sticks of gum in a vain attempt to make the flavor last longer. The wildest 3-second ride your taste buds will ever go on. Okay. Dude, when did they go out of business? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Nothing special. Never really did eat/drink it much before. I'm 32 now. You can live without sugar. Stuck to the cut. No, it wasn't stuck to the cut. It was, I have my legs crossed and it was just like in between my thighs. If I drink soda now, I will not sleep for a day. Dude, I need to do that. I need to cut all that out so then I can drink a can of soda and I can do a 24-hour stream. That would be crazy. I'm never subscribing again. Thank you for getting me ad revenue. Yum. Ah. Wait, so you stopped doing artificial sugar and then you started doing cocaine, but now you're clean of everything? No, honey, Lily's not a zebra. Noelle Loki sent us a photo of a tornado and then never said anything again. How crazy is that? Has there ever been a candy or food you loved as a kid but don't remember the name and then tried to look it up by describing it on Google? I don't think so. I would say that I pretty much know everything that I liked as a kid. Unless it was something that I had like a one-off time that somebody made. My dinner was good. I just didn't I didn't drink enough water. So now I'm trying to get it all down. Noel's playing Twister. It's fine. I don't think he's playing Twister. He doesn't seem like a Twister type guy. Tornado in Chicago? I don't even know what you're talking about. Dude, look at the photo that he sent in the mod chat. He knows not to talk to you too much so he doesn't lose his sanity. The fact that Hani just said tornado in Chicago is crazy. Sugar is better than cocaine, but I'm still sugar free. Maybe I will. I do not do cocaine, but maybe I will try to cut out sugar. That was my last sugar, guys. That Airhead mystery flavor. Oh yeah, there were bad storms where he lives. Yeah, but how crazy is it that he just sent that photo? I said, "OMG, are you okay?" And then he never responded. Yeah, honey, Noelle lives in Chicago. You were right. Make it iced, make it easy. Me and Terrence know why she doesn't understand what she's talking about either, honey. Dude, why you gotta make it sound sus? Interesting. Okay, Miss, I went to the beach. I'm not telling you anywhere I go, because every time I tell you somewhere I go, you're like, why didn't you go to New York? Why didn't you go to New York? Every time I go somewhere, so. I don't have any friends that live in New York. You're weird? Okay. I think I know that. Humans refine sugar at the same time we distill the plant, let it dry to powder. Are you telling me the process of turning sugar into sugar? Do you like stevia or anything, or just no sweeteners? Like, what do you drink as a, like, do you just drink plain water? Why don't you go to New York? Hi, Mountain Lion. How mad would you be if I went to New York and I didn't say anything? I didn't watch Well on the Plane. Dude, I didn't watch anything on the plane. I said misery. Oh, we would fight. Maybe that's why I'm not announcing where I went. TJ, you have New Yorkers person. You have TJ New Yorkers person. TJ is New Yorkers person. A reliable source mentioned Alabama last stream. Is that not where you went? I'm talking about, oh, you're talking about cocaine. See, I'm just not, I've never done cocaine, so I don't know much about it. Thank you for the Hydrate Mountain Lion. So nice. I like Coke Zero. You did not go to a New York beach. I'm like 50% sure it's Florida. How to say someone living in New York? TJ is from New York, yes, but he does not live there anymore. You just said it. Stop. I cannot. New Yorkers. Oh. Wait, was that supposed to be a joke? Oh my goodness, wait, that's so funny. Guys, the marker is dripping down my foot. That's actually crazy. No way you got hands. That is so funny. Verb. Wait, I like the blue accent on the Secret Lab. Did you see they released a new material? Wait. No, actually, I haven't saw that. What is the new material? Ow. Oh no. Hurry to the hospital before it heals. It should be fine. It should be okay. Zebra Lily. I'm not a zebra. How was the beach? It was good. How have you guys been since I've been gone? Since you've been gone. What was that all for? My foot. I keep smacking it and it's injured. Bad but good. Why was it bad? A lot of relationships I'm working on. Okay, gotcha. Great, actually back to being terrible now. No! Did you guys get on a regular sleeping schedule while I was gone and now I'm ruining it? Have you been to the sea? I have been to the sea to see what I could see. Checked off some of my passport. Not literal passport, but I have a national parks passport. And I like to go and see the national parks and stamp my little book. Don't make fun of me. It's what I like to do. I was off work the entire week and got the best sleep of my life. You should go away more often. You can always unplug, where you just don't get on social media. It's called unplugging. So you just pretend like technology doesn't exist. Your evil cat set up that trap for you to get caught while you were gone. Who knows what else they planned for you? Dude, that's actually terrifying. I fixed my sleep since last year and worked out like an hour or two ago. Nice! Okay, unplug you right now. No, wait! Wait, I have a question. How many true crime videos did you binge watch while I was gone? Since I was last here. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was like, that doesn't make exact sense, but I think I know what you mean. He meant it. He's actually unplugging. He might be. I wouldn't put it past him. I will say though, the crazy things is that since I was gone, I got back. Gas was cheaper. Crazy. Gas was cheaper and eggs are cheaper. Like all of a sudden, I was like, wait, this is cool. Like cheaper than they were when I left. Like, my pack of I buy my eggs in bulk, and they're usually like $17, and they were only $13. I have chickens, yeah. So $13 for 60 eggs. Well, $13.80 for 60 eggs. That's crazy. I think it might have been a glitch. I want eggs now. A good breakfast sandwich, dude. I would love like a fluffy breakfast sandwich. McDonald's is also cheaper by at least $1. I did not fish on an island, honey. That is not what I did. I like your hairstyle. Thank you. You toned your hair. Did I? $13 for 60 eggs. That's good. I'm telling you. And everybody's like, you should buy 6 eggs for like $5. I'm like, bro, no, 60 eggs. Usually it was, before I left on my trip, it was 60 eggs for $17. I was like, I hated buying it, but it just made more sense for me. So that I wouldn't have to go as often, and then I could use them for like cardboard, for like recipes and Um, hard-boiled eggs, fried eggs, egg sandwich, just everything you use eggs for. A little bit of ramen eggs, some umami. Hi, Simon. Really denying the egg addiction, huh? Eggs are just an easy way to get protein. That wasn't a question. I did tone my hair. Your burp's gotta smell crazy from all the eggs. I don't know what to tell you. I don't just like sit and like gulp down eggs. I'm not like crunching them down. It's not like I'm just sitting around eating hard-boiled eggs. You use eggs in a lot of recipes. Hi. I don't know who I'm saying hi to. Hi, Smacked. I have no idea. I ordered pizza and fell asleep. It was outside for 30 minutes. No! Was it still good? Are you gonna eat it? How long does it take after a sub for streamers to actually receive their money, by the way? If you can't say, I was just curious how immediate it helped. For the streamers to actually, well, I mean, like, I'm partnered, so, like, my pay period ends on the 1st of every month, so, like, all the subs from June 1st to July 1st, I will get, like, will be on one. It's like once a month you get paid. I don't know if like bigger streamers get paid more often, but I get paid once a month, and it like they have to like wait a certain amount of time after subs. I don't know if it's like to make sure that the person doesn't like try and take the money back, but like the pay period ends like on the 1st, but I don't get like the money until like the 12th to the 16th of the month. So it's like super random. It's on like any of those days. It's never the same. I get my Twitch money the 15th of every 15th of the month. Omega-3s, baby. How's your skin now? My skin's doing well. Thank you for asking, actually. Except for I have a pimple, but I think it's because, like hormones. It's not from the face powder. I got that all fixed up. So, thank you for asking, though. That was actually crazy. That's a solid pimple. I know. I'm gonna put a pimple patch on it, but and I had one on before I got on, but it looked like whenever I had the pimple patch on, it was like shining. There's just because the way the camera hits my face right here, so it looks better to just have the pimple. The pimple patch made it look like something was growing off my face. So, you don't have a job. I didn't say that, but this is I do get paid from doing this. I am partnered, and so I do get paid when people sub or give bits or donate. You will feel better after you go to the sea. Honey, I'm nowhere. Well, I'm not going to the sea that I'm close by. Ain't no way I'm dunking myself into Galveston. Ain't no way. I offered for everyone to name it. I don't know that we came up with if we had any suggestions. Under the sea, under the sea. So, South Padre, you would dunk in there? Sea or the beach? It's the same thing. Well, the beach is where the sand is. The sea is in the water. So far, the ads really are every 15 minutes. I thought people are exaggerating. Is it different if you're on mobile compared to PC? Wait. I am gonna do an Instagram post for my trip. Doo-doo-doo. I have went swimming there. I'm trying to see if I can find this photo to post, but my phone is not loading. Okay. I'll do it later. On mobile, I wasn't getting them every 15 minutes. I was getting them very close to each other. Oh yeah. So I had the same experience actually, cause I tried to watch like a few streams at night, like when, like, if I didn't have anything to do, whatever, and it would be like eight 30-second ads like in a row, and it like. I'm not even gonna lie, I'd be like, that's my sign to go. I'd be like, that's my sign to go to bed, and I just like click off because, like, are you like what? Like, I'm glitching right now. Like it was like actually insane. Sorry about her, not you. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Why? What are you sorry about? Recommendation is to do the exact opposite as Lexi. You should be posting and tagging people you met on Instagram. I think you can make like a bulk post where you like it, or make like two different posts. I mean, I haven't posted anything since my birthday last year, so I mean, I'm definitely slacking. But if you want to do that, I mean, yeah, I would make like just a couple different ones. Mine were both 30-second ads so far on PC or mobile. She posts about as frequently as a Christmas holiday account. I get it. Like the Christmas bars that only post whenever it's time for their pop-ups to show back up. I don't even have Instagram and I post more. You secretly have every social media. You just don't let anybody follow you. Bum, 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 bum. Both? Okay. But did you, okay, and have you guys gotten any ads on YouTube? Because people were saying that there were ads on YouTube as well. Under the sea, under the sea. People were complaining about getting ads on YouTube. The last stream that I did. Unless they were just, like, pulling my leg. I wasn't seeing any earlier? Okay, they could have just literally been being annoying, to be honest. TJ said he went swimming in the swamp. I did not go swimming in the swamp, honey. She did? That's how she got the pimple? No, I got the pimple because I am a woman of childbearing age and I have hormones, and that's why I have a pimple. I've never seen ads on YouTube stream. Hi, Chris. How are you? So pimple should be called Swamp Thing? No, I do not want it to be called Swamp anything. Let's name the pimple Shrek. Dude, the only thing that should be named Shrek is you with your green ass name in chat. We can name the pimple Pep for pepperoni, because that's how freaking apparently noticeable it is. It's the end of the month. Come on, TJ. It's basically every month. It's crazy. I know, like, for you guys to think about this, but like, once a month, every month. It's crazy. I know. It's crazy. You guys be like, already? And I'm like, same. That's what I think too. I don't know what you guys want me to do about it. Your ADHD is showing. It is in high effect always. What is this hair doing right here? Like, okay, come back, lay down. Everything's fine. So. Girl can't sit still. That's true. Do you have any ADHD medication that you would like to test out on me to see if it helps? Because I don't know how to fix it. Her not showing ADHD would be of concern. Yeah, so I had on nail polish. I did my nails before I went on my trip and I picked it all off within the first day. And then I redid my nails the next night before I went to bed because I brought the nail polish with me. And then I picked it all off again. So, because I would go like, because it wasn't gel. It was just regular nail polish. So I just picked it. No, go see a doctor. I don't have one. I do have one, but it'd be easier if you were my doctor. You know? Pikachu. Wait, what did you guys actually do while I was gone? Did you guys play any new good games? I don't feel like anybody answered. I refreshed and got ads again. No! Lily doesn't seem to want to laugh tonight. Her face is serious. Honey, I'm still tired. I need a little bit more sleep. I got home from my airplane at 2 a.m., honey. So I didn't get as much sleep last night. I drew a girl with ADHD and recorded for YouTube, but spoke about you and other streamers I watch. That I, for some reason, enjoy the ADHD streamers. I said before you asked, I was on vacation. Oh, yeah. No, you answered me, for sure. And, I don't know. That is crazy. I feel like I'm kind of the same way, though. Maybe, do you think that you also have it a little bit Dance to Dominate, or do you think that you just enjoy, you are more likely to enjoy, like, talking and interacting with people that do have it? Oh, yeah. I'm not saying what I did. Wait. You did work at least one of the days, because you sent that you were like, I'm not ever going back to work again after today because of the thing that happened when you went to work. So you did work one day? You worked yesterday was your first day back, or what? People with ADHD make more engaging streamers. I feel like a lot of streamers that have ADHD though use like Adderall and stuff. I've never tried Adderall. People only care when it's a cute young girl, though. Hi, I am Chad. Welcome, Chad. How are you? Yeah, no, but I've never taken medication for ADHD, but I have like had it my whole life, so. My other, like, just, I've talked about this, so I'm not gonna like harp too much on it, but I'm the only one of my siblings that were not homeschooled because my mom said that she could not she could not teach a child that had as severe ADHD as me, so I had to go to school and learn with the regular kids. She let the teachers deal with me. Dang. How much caffeine do you drink? Not a lot. I don't know if I've thought about that, if I have it or not, but with one streamer, if it's not ADHD, I relate to them a lot growing up with my epilepsy. Oh, okay. Not enough is the correct answer. Hi, hello, welcome. I've not been diagnosed at the doctor. I mean, one of my doctors said that I had it, and then she wanted to put me on medication, but I didn't want to be medicated at the time, so. I mean, technically you could say I'm not medicated, but I did have a doctor tell me that I had it, but I didn't want to be on medication at that time. It was when I was like 18. Posture check. That's where I set up. We are posture. We have a great posture now. I was slunched over a little bit, but now we're good. This is the most ADHD answer I've ever seen. Well, I mean, like, my mom was the first person who told me I had it, but then I was at the doctor's office, and I think that, the way that I was talking to my doctor, she was like, have you ever been diagnosed with, like, ADHD? And I was like, but, and then we started talking, and then I did, like, a little test or whatever, and then I don't really remember much of it, but she was like, oh, we could do this medication, and I didn't really want to. I think she did give me like some kind of natural something or another, but it didn't really do anything, so I just stopped taking it. Hi from France, Pickle Rick, Pickle George. You don't need a test to know you have ADHD. Dude, honestly, that doctor that I went to was triggering, so I think that I've just blocked out most of that appointment in my head. I do have a DVD with my records on it, though. Do you think if I plugged it into my computer, I could read them? Because whenever I moved to Texas, I went to the doctor and asked if I could have my records put on a disc. So, and I never gave them to any of my doctors when I moved here, so I have a disc with my medical records on it from... What would happen if I plug it in? What is it? Is it going to be like a PDF? It's going to be an Excel spreadsheet of all the doctor's appointments I've ever had. It's on a CD. Pickle George, what's the story here? I won him at a fair or at the Houston Rodeo. And I don't really watch Rick and Morty, so I don't think it's right that I call him Pickle Rick, but I do love pickles, so he's Pickle George. She was giving him, be nice. ADHD is not a mental illness. She was giving him participation trophy. Isn't Kentucky Education just counting how to break beans? No, it's not. It's a neurodevelopmental disorder. It's not a mental, it's not like BPD or like, it's not like bipolar or borderline personality disorder or bipolar. It's not, it's a little different than that. I always forget the new name, Pickle George. Like George of the Jungle. Yes. You literally said BPD and bipolar twice. I probably thought I said it the first time in my head. I'm like half asleep, so it is. It's a mental illness. Let's see if remembering him as George of the Jungle helps me. Dude, that might actually help. Things not being mutually exclusive, same. Give me 1 second. I'm messaging my doctor to see if I can get some medication. I'm debating sleeping early. Dude, you will never regret getting a little extra sleep. Unless you wake up and then you go back to sleep, because then you ruin your sleep cycle. I think. Why are you giving me that look? My foot finally stopped bleeding. Yay. Messaging your doctors at 2 a.m. It's a habit. Chris, do you work for Big Pharma? See, pink carpet, red marker, it's all adding up. The doctor is on call. So guys, this is the moment where I shout out the sponsor of today's stream, ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a website where you can find the best doctors, and some of them are available 24/7 for consultation. I'm totally joking. We're not sponsored by ZocDoc, but hey, if you guys, ZocDoc, ZocDoc. I just typed that into my phone keyboard and autocorrect almost got me. 80 answering the sponsor. No. Wait, don't sign up for an account just in case we do get it. No, I'm kidding. No, it's ZocDoc. Anyways, I'm not shouting them out anymore because they're not actually sponsoring this stream. Don't look them up. I'm getting sleepy. Actually, sleepy. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna work though. I didn't go to the gym today. But I did get 11,000 steps in. Actually, I think I got 12. It doesn't matter. But, back in buys. I'm probably gonna be like so weak since I just got back from my trip. And also, I just feel like when working goals so they don't bleed again. I'm definitely, now that I have this on my foot, it might make a difference in how much cardio I do. So to all the cardio haters out there, the ones that hate I do so much cardio, you guys might be in luck with this one. Good. Your socks are gonna irritate that? Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I might put some moleskin on it. How often do you go to the gym in a week? Probably at least 5 to 6 times. Sometimes I go all 7 days, but I won't do like weightlifting all 7 days. I would just make sure and at least get do weightlifting 5 days and then cardio for the other 2. Sometimes I weightlift 6 days, but if you're watching on YouTube, press 1. She benches 320 and just work out barefoot. 2. Guess what? This VidCon, I got a little extra push. I need to start stretching. Yay! My goal is to do the splits. Well, make sure you're stretching your legs and your arms so that you don't lose all the mobility in those areas as well. Thank you, Terrence. I was absent? Honey, are you okay? What were you absent for? Okay, thank you. Yes, for sure, thanks. Get right. I don't even know what to say to that. It's so bad. Honey, what were you absent from? I'm also out of coffee, which I'm trying to not do so much. I'm not trying not to do as much caffeine anyways, but it would help if I were to get some. Is there a condition for people that walk fast? You might be patient 0 for that. No, but I do think that me walking fast helps sometimes people not talk to me because I just start speed walking and I think they're either like, what is wrong with her? Or they realized, or like, I don't know, they're scared of me. Maybe not. In my head though. I need a music recommendation. What kind of music do you like? Okay, how about TJ? You give him a song. You give him a song recommendation. How about that? How about that? Hi, Whistle. I'm doing well. How are you? What is Whistle? What's your actual name? DJ TJ? That's Jason Derulo. That is true, Jason Derulo. Why, honey, he got the giggles all of a sudden? He took a gummy, I think. You know? Honey has edibles. That's what I'm saying. Not you dragging me into this. I didn't do anything. Can you guys whistle or no? Yes? I sound like a parrot, unfortunately. Oh. I couldn't whistle with the best of them. I could see you doing the one where you like lick your fingers and you make it sound like the whistle. Like the actual whistle, like the ones that teachers do to get your attention. My whistling doesn't come out as clean and loud. I don't feel like mine's that clean, but I think it's loud enough. It's definitely not like the screeching teachers one. They don't lick their fingers. They put them in their mouth. I don't know. They be doing something weird. I've never tried it. Why did Jon Snow go to the Apple store? Oh, for the watch. That's actually a good one. I was like, wait, what? But that makes sense. Interesting. That's a good one. What kind of teachers you had? What's barbershop practice? I don't really know what that means, but it sounds kind of funny. Oh, barbershop. Okay. Okay. Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. I'm still lost. So they would have to, there's this wall, and if you watch Game of Thrones, there's like these things called White Walkers, and so they're in this like certain part of the world, and so there's people who are at the watch, and so they basically sit at the top of this wall, making sure that the White Walkers don't come over the wall. And so, why did he go to the Apple store for the watch? Is there a barbershop in Game of Thrones? I don't think so. There's a lot of there's a lot of uh hmm hmm there's a lot of rooms with naked women, but there are not a lot of barbershops. I don't remember any barbershops. Yeah. Naked women over barbershops. I'm really unplugging now. There were... Starts with a B. R. O. T. H. E. L. S. Yeah. There was some kind of something brewing up in there. I don't know that I would call it that, but delirium. Yeah, that's what I spelled. I'm out of water. We're on broth. Somehow, some way. Not, oh my gosh. She was answering me because I asked who Jon Snow was. Yes, that is correct. My wife left a note on the fridge that read, "This is not working. I'm going to my mom's. I checked the beer is cold." Not sure what she means. She went to her mother's house because she's taking a break from the relationship. And she's probably upset that there's only beer in the fridge. She's hungry. And her mom probably has food. So maybe you should cook some food and then invite her over for a date night. I didn't think you knew what it was. I was very like, wow, you must have really or I was like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of those in Game of Thrones. Unfortunately. I could have used it a few less, but I think that's just how they get people's I don't know why, actually. I was trying to think of a good reason, and I just think it's not necessary as often as they are in the show. I need a second phone if this one ever gets subpoenaed for court. I do federal time because of you. Dude, you didn't. Did you click the link that I sent? I don't think you needed to click the link. It's only going to be in your search history if you open the link. Why did you open it? I would never. They use a lot of prosthetics in the nude scenes. I mean, I would believe that, but still, there's just so much nudity. It shows the preview. You know? I see you dancing tennis. So what I'm hearing is I need to take up watching Game of Thrones. It's actually so addicting whenever you start it. I'm not even gonna lie. See, Terrence knows. Except for like the news articles. I feel like they're pretty safe. Yeah, what got into you? Figure it out. My shoulder is itching. I don't know. Oh, now we're doing more dances. That's crazy. Whose emotes are those? That is crazy. Just reply wild to anything she says and don't click the link. I'm gonna reply wild next time you ask me what you should have for lunch. That is mean. And then here's the thing, you're gonna forget about this conversation. So I'm gonna say wild, and then you're gonna be like, well, wild what? Wild rabbit? Wild deer? Wild turkey? Honey, is that a Labubu? Or is that a Teletubby? Did you drink beer on the beach? No. Beer is not allowed on the beach. But I did have a tequila Rita at the bar. Do the sticky leg. Is the cat doing the sticky leg? It looks like a Labubu. The beach where I live allows cans but not bottles. I think there's some beaches now that you obviously they don't want bottles because of the glass, but people weren't picking up their trash, so a lot of beaches don't allow any like alcoholic drinks because I feel like typically if you're drinking water bottles, you're more likely to take those back with you than like a whole 24 pack of beer cans, you know? The beach where I live allows bottles but not cans. What's that? Bobo Lolo. Not the Bobo Lolo. Here you go, honey. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't have anything with Labubus on it. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I don't know, they kind of scare me, especially when I saw that they had like the life-size mascot ones, and I was like, that thing showed up in my house in the middle of the night. Too scary, honestly. A doll makes all this noise? Wait, what kind of noise is it making? First, I don't know what Purple practice is, and now this. I don't know what to tell you. Good night, Dance and Dominate. I hope that you get some rest. Thank you for being here. '18th. 18th of what? Only a fool would believe the idea of this doll. No, honey, I don't have any. I don't want any. I was just telling you what it is. I thought you sent a picture of a Labubu in the chat. Okay, guys. I might head to bed soon. I'm so sleepy. This doll's inspired by horror movies. It carries a message with it. Yeah, I have none. I have no interest in owning one. Hey, hello. I love your wavy hair. I don't want to sound like that, but it looks gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate that. Heading to bed like a fool? What does that mean? How was the beach? It was amazing. How was your day today? I'm so sleepy. I did parasailing. And jet skiing, super fun. That does sound like a lot of fun. I don't know if I would want to do like jet. I've never done jet skiing in the ocean. I feel like I would be scared to fall off. I've done it in the lake though, and I really think it's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. For the night. Thank you guys all for being here. Seriously, I missed you guys. Hopefully I can have more energy next stream or next week. If you get my drift. Yeah, no more Bobo Lolo. Sleep, Juice God. Yes, sleep. Two-hour stream is short. Yeah, but the thing is, if I fall asleep on stream, it's not gonna be fun either. You know, I feel like this. Sleeping. But I'll be back tomorrow. Okay? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, TJ and Dance to Dominate, for the subs. And also, all the people who followed tonight. Good morning. Go on more trips. No! Sweet dreams. Till next time. Bye, guys. Ah! Good night. Guys, I have to sneeze.